All right, Algebra 1, we're moving into Lesson 9.3, and as you can see, it looks a little different. We are doing word problems with two variables. So every point up to here, I've always said use one variable and talk about how the second variable is in relation, meaning like if there were 60 more of something, you would do x and x plus 60. But now we get to use two variables because we know how to solve systems of equations. Our essential question is, can you use systems of linear equations in two variables to solve problems? So let's start with example 1. Example 1 says the sum of two numbers is 5. How do I write the sum of two numbers? X plus y equals 5. The larger number exceeds twice the smaller number by 14. So I know the larger number, I could call that x or y, I'll call that y. It exceeds twice the smaller number by 14. Well, how nice, it's already solved for us. And remember, this is what y is equal to. So I'm going to replace this y with 2x plus 14 equals 5. Add like terms, 3x plus 14 equals 5. Subtract 14 over, and 3x equals negative 9. And when I divide each side by 3, x is equal to negative 3. That's only half of my answer because I do need an xy coordinate. So I always take it and plug it back into the original. So if I replace this x with a negative 3, because that's what x was equal to, negative 3 plus what gives me 5? I'm going to write it out. When I add 3 to each side, y is equal to 8. So it looks like my ordered pair is negative 3, positive 8. All right, let's move on to example 2. A pet shop sold 23 puppies and kittens 1 week. They sold 9 more puppies than kittens. So let's write out what we know. I know that we have puppies and kittens, and that's equal to 23. I also know they sold 9 more puppies than kittens. So puppies is equal to the number of kittens plus 9. So there we have our systems of equations that we need to solve for. Remember, I can replace the k, just kidding, not the k, I could replace the p with what p is equal to. So k plus 9 plus k is equal to 23. That k plus 9 is this p right here. Add like terms. K plus k is 2k plus 9 equals 23. When I subtract 9 to each side, I have 2k is equal to 14. So what times k gives me 4, or 2 times what gives me 14? That would be 7. So we know there are 7 kittens, because that's what we solve for. So we would write kittens 7. And now I need to find out how many puppies. Well, I'm just going to replace that. Let me color code it for you. This 7, I'm just going to put right in here for that k. So we know p is equal to 7 plus 9, and p is equal to 16. So pups, we have 16. So as you can see, we just have to use the information, make an x or a y, or two variables that relate to the story, and put it into a word problem using systems of equations we can solve.